left of the course. That makes sense, and that tells you where you are relative to that. Number 20052, turn left heading 030.
All right, 030. Clear left.
You're clear left.
Southwest, eastbound Johnson.
Hey, good morning, Lumberton Tower. Cap 3205 is with you. We're directly overhead at 3000 and ready to work with you today.
See that? That nav is feeding through that comm, so you have to turn that down.
Oh, gotcha, okay.
Roger.
November 20052, 6 miles from Rosalie, maintain 3000 until established, cleared ILS 34, Anson County.
All right, 3000 until established, localizer 34.
285, Maxton Tower, runway 23 in Newfoundland, estimated 030 at 6, altimeter 30.
So we're below the glide slope because we're out far enough to be below the glide slope. We're left of the course, and this says needle left, station left. We're not there yet.
Okay.
So that means you're out here past that.
Okay.
On this side of that. So again, we're looking for that one to come in first to show us where NOMO is. But your first thing will happen is, if he's fed you properly, you'll have to intercept this localizer.
Okay.
Lumberton Tower, Cap 3205, you're out clear. Once the airborne operations begin, we'll be holding out to the northwest. Cap 3285.
Austin Regional Skyway 8 November is 6 Southwest.
They've got a tower, temporary tower set up in Lumberton for firefighting operations.
Oh, yeah?
And they run it off 122.8. I don't know why they won't give another frequency, but it sure does clutter things up.
Yeah, it confuses things for sure. Didn't they have a tower recently at Richmond for a little bit?
Richmond County?
Yeah, I thought that Jessica said they had one.
May have during all those fires they had.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
So you run the localizer. So you need to turn to 340.
Clear left.
You're clear left.
Silverton County, Startup is 70252, 2 miles out, entering a 45 to left downwind, runway 11, Silverton.
So you go through it, so you got to turn left of 340 to come back and intercept it. So take about a 20-degree cut, left of 340. And you notice how it's wandering?
Yeah.
It's not as nice as GPS. You can see why we prefer GPS, but it's all we got, so. All the satellites are down today. The Russians, the Koreans, or somebody's hacking all the satellites, so all we have is the ILS today. We go back old school.
About 5 to the north. On that runway 20 approach over.
That needle's starting to come in.
Tower Cap 3205 is on that base for runway 23. This will be a full stop.
Anson County Traffic Scout 052's 10-mile final runway 34 ILS 34 Anson County.
Clear to land, Cap 3205.
Okay, so we've gotten to Rosalie now, so you can descend. What can you descend at Rosalie?
2000.
Yep, so you need to go down to 2000.
Silverton County traffic, Startup Maxton Tower, Cap 3285's right base for runway 23. Captain 017, let me apply parting.
So do you have a set power setting for your descents?
I need to look at the pack settings I have. I think I have pack settings for every plane except this one.
Okay.
I think it's just below 22, I think, though.
Actually, for non-precision, it's about 16.
Okay.
RPMs. If you're flying at 90 knots, which is 100 miles an hour, 103 miles an hour. So you need to change that to 039 for your next radial.
Anson County traffic, Archer 36 Delta.
Right, and again, needle left, station left, you're not there yet. You can see we're above the glide slope. So we'll eventually end up getting down below the glide slope if we handle it right.
Skyway 8 November, we're down left downwind, runway 3 is Johnson Regional.
So you're right of the glide slope, you need to correct left of your bug. Work the left side of your bug. That bug's a hugely useful thing.
Over to traffic, back at your 70252, final runway 11, full stop, Albert. Left crosswind, runway 3.
Right, hold that 2000. We're actually there now, so we could descend, but the problem is we got a little cloud right here. I'm going to see if we get on the other side of it. If it's scattered enough, we can get through it.
Traffic, okay. All right, base for Cap 3285.
Yep, so go ahead and start your descent down. We're past this, so go ahead and start your descent down at 940. I think we can go through this hole right here.
Hamilton Owens traffic, Piper 26 Whiskey turning down.
Meanwhile, come back a little bit on your there. There you go. So you want to get a good descent rate, 800 feet a minute at least. So we're 1600 looking for 940.
Traffic, Piper 26 Whiskey departing the pattern to the southeast.
Then when we get to 940, we have to stop between 940 and 1040.
Hamilton Owens, Champ 149, Echo 7.5 miles southwest inbound, Hamilton Owens. I'm going to get down there.
And County Traffic, Scott 052, 3 mile final, runway 34, Anson.
County Traffic, Archer, Delta, Open Field, be enter left down runway 6,
1100 or 940. All right, so stop it at 9. Don't let it go below 940. Power, 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 power. You got to hold it between 940 and 1040. Remember we said we were going to stop at 1,000?
Yep.
So hold it there at 1,000 power. You're still below it. You're still below it. Got to get back up above the MDA. There you go.
Or max sharp on my 262, use caution.
So now we're going to hold it until we get to our missed approach point. How do we identify the missed approach point?
By the timer?
Yeah, which we didn't push. At Rusley, we were supposed to push that timer.
Okay.
So I'll tell you when you get to the missed approach point to either land or go miss. So just keep flying the MDA, stay on the localizer, obviously we're above where the glide slope is, and stay between 940 and 1040.
Traffic.
And again, think about keeping on 1,000 because we don't want to go below 940.
245 Golf inbound, 8 miles to the northeast, 2,200 feet, County traffic.
Okay, County Traffic.
Roger, full stop for jumpers, Cap 3285, we're turning right base for runway 23 now.
All right, so your clock just ran out. Okay. We're over the airport. Perfect. You can look and see the runway. You're right there.
Yep.
So now execute the published miss.
Okay.
Maximum tower, say again for 3285, you got stepped on.
Which is climb to 1,000 and a left turn to 3,000. 120.
Runway 23, Cap 3285.
So you're at 1,000 already.
So then
begin
climb
your
to
left turn.
3,000. Clear left?
Yep, clear left. In this case, we'd like to be climbing away from the airport, so I'd say at least 80, slow it down to at least 90, preferably 80 or 90. I think best rate on this airplane is about 80 miles an hour, right?
All right.
Elizabeth Town, 246
Yeah, we're turning left, we're going full power on the climb. Cessnas don't have partial power climbs. We're going full power on the climb, we're climbing to 3,000. What heading are we going to?
120.
Okay, so we're going to 120, and then we're going to intercept this. And now we are going to be, once we get there, then we're going to be the needle, not the donut.
Thank you. 246 RV.
Hamilton Owens traffic, Cessna A2 Bravo Alpha is 10 to the north at 1,500.
This battalion, if it's okay, I'll go ahead and land on 15.
Thank you, ma'am. A2 Bravo Alpha.
So it just switched over because we just went past the end, opposite the runway. So think about now that you're this donut, you got to get over to there. So you're going to keep going left to 120 till this centers up.
Crystal clear.
Makes sense?
Yep.
Just let you get a picture. We're now on the back side over here, but we're coming over, back over to the ILS is over there, and we're headed over toward the ILS. We're going to intercept it and then go outbound.
Okay.
So once this comes into there, hold your 120. And once this comes into there, then just turn to your outbound heading, which is...
Sky 3245 copy, 4 miles northeast of the airport, 2,200 feet.
What's the reciprocal?
162?
162, right. Go outbound to 162. Exactly. Hence County Traffic, Skyhawk 20052 is on the miss, outbound on the localizer toward Nomo, climbing through 2000. Hanson.
This battalion, 246 RV, turning downwind, runway 15, this battalion.
Greenwood County traffic, Skyhawk 22467, 5 miles southeast of the field, going to be entering left base for runway 27, Greenwood County.
Now it's starting to move.
Yep.
Again, outbound, you're the needle. All right. Now we're going to turn to 162.
Clear right.
You're clear right.
Greenwood traffic, Sherman 009 on the left downwind for 27 in the garage, Greenwood.
3285, Roger. We're nearly down to the end now. 3285, we can be ready whenever
So now it's a little bit to your right, not much, so I can take about, again, just work the edge of the bug, about 5 or 10 degrees to the right. And as you can see about moving, it's not, it may be even affected, heck, in this case with radio waves, it can be affected by these clouds sitting down here and the weather coming in.
Back close traffic.
If nothing else, flying old school ILS helps you really love GPS.
Yeah.
All right, so now it's centered up, and
This battalion, 246 RV, turning base leg.
just follow that back out, and we're going to go back out, and what identifies Nomo? What's the cross radial?
Nomo is 048.
All right, so let's dial in 048 with the number 2. We've already identified it.
Hamilton Owens traffic.
Well, where I'm sitting, that's about 045, so make sure you get 048, it makes a difference.
North of the field,
There you go.
1,500 feet.
Now, needle right, station right, we're not there yet. We know the station's off to our right because we're looking at that backwards.
Okay.
That was a novel. Greenwood County traffic, Skyhawk 22467, entering left downwind 31. I have 2 aircraft in sight on base and final. Greenwood County.
Remember now, you're the needle, so we got to go to the left side of the bug.
10 on 45 for
Forward, max up on my 262 is a right downwind runway. 23 full stop, 1 for fraction. Clear to land runway 23 with my 2.
That's a left base final 31 that's going to get downtown. Over the traffic, stuck at your 70. Hanging traffic, 45 Alpha is right downwind 22.
All right, so we're on the localizer, kind of, sort of, and we're outbound to Nomo, for the hold, and because our right needle deflection, we know we aren't there yet.
Left base, runway 23.
That makes sense. We're actually about 4 miles from Nomo.
Okay.
Hamilton Owens traffic, Cessna 82 Bravo Alpha, midfield crosswind, runway 31. See the champ on the ground, Hamilton Owens. Nice landing, Ron.
Clear touch and go, left close traffic, cap 3205.
number 2, Hamilton side.
Cap 3205, Roger.
Okay, direct target 4 miles of northwest. Continue to northwest.
Yes, Canada, Dr. 36, Delta 10 left, that was my mistake.
For pound 500. Top line 100.
Hamilton on traffic, Cessna 82 Bravo Alpha, left downwind 31, Hamilton on.
Green County traffic, Skyline 467, turning final runway 27. County.